What's smoking, y'all? It's your boy Mel, and welcome back to Smoking Kitchen. If y'all want to make a yard bird look like this, just stick around because we making some Alabama white sauce smoked chicken. Let's get into it.
All right, and here is our yard bird. Look at that. Oh, yeah. She's a wet one. Oh my! Once your chicken has stopped squirting like mine has, we are going to take some paper towels and give it a good pat dry. All right, and this is our bird. And starting this recipe will just be like smoking any other chicken. We're going to remove the backbone, season it, and then we're going to let it do a dry brine for a couple of hours. So, and first, you want to spatchcock your chicken. And I don't know, the word spatchcock just sounds like an insult to somebody. How do you like that, you little spatchcock? But here, it's removing the backbone of the chicken, the backbone of its family. There we go. Save this for chicken stock. Then we're gonna give, our chicken a little chiropractic section. Deep breath in and breathe out. So here is our chicken, nice and dried. Get your favorite poultry rub. I have mine here that is homemade. Will probably be available to the public one day. And just going to season it generously. This side is more important than the outside. The skin is just the skin. What we want to do is we want to get that rub in places you wouldn't expect. There goes the skin. Rip the skin just a little. That's fine. So you see I'm going to add some rub to my hand, and that's how I'm going to season the meat under the skin. And look at that. And I do the same thing with my turkeys when I'm smoking them. Any sort of meat with skin, which I guess is really just chicken and turkey. So anytime I'm working with a chicken or a turkey, this is what I like to do, just to, ensure that the meat itself is flavorful. You see, I'm getting down here on these thighs. You can see my finger down here, under the skin, along this leg. And then, I'm gonna try to redress it back up. Just sorry for what I did to you back there. Yeah. Didn't mean to get so rough with you. Things just got out of hand. This is a beautifully seasoned chicken. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it, lay it on my pan, and we're just gonna let this sit in the fridge for, I've got around 3-4 hours, which it's gonna do something. Something is better than nothing. So I'm going to go ahead, season up the second one. All right, I got my 2 chickens here. They're gonna start dry browning. We're gonna pop these in the fridge for a couple hours, and then we're gonna get started on our sauce. All right, so check this. Alabama white sauce does have a history to it, if you will. Now, I'm not gonna bore you all with a history lesson, but it was started in the 20s by a fella known as Big Bob Gibson in Decatur, Alabama. Now, for Big Bob, normal barbecue sauce just wasn't cutting it for the chicken that he was making. So what did he do? He went out, added mayo and a bunch of other ingredients to a bowl, and somehow came out with something that's delicious to this day. And that's how we have Alabama white sauce. And to be honest, I'm glad it's called Alabama white sauce, because if it was called Big Bob's white sauce, I wouldn't eat that shit. So we're gonna grab our ingredients and we're gonna get started on our Alabama white sauce. And to start off to our bowl, we're going to add a couple cups of mayo. Next, our apple cider vinegar, some Dijon mustard, some prepared horseradish, and our mix of seasonings. And as you see, it is very, very pepper forward. And we're gonna give that a mix. Oh yeah. Okay, let's not get too out of control with it. Oh yeah. We are going to combine all that. And as you can see, it's got a little bit of it has a thin consistency to it, and that's what you want. So what's gonna happen is after the chicken is smoked, we are just going to literally dunk it into the sauce. And you don't want this thick like ranch. Like, you don't want to dunk it and that chicken hits a brick wall. You want that chicken to basically go for a swim in this white sauce. And there we have it. Big Bob's white sauce, for those of you that want that. But I got Alabama white sauce. Before I put this up, we almost forgot the lemon juice. What am I thinking? I got this big old fat lemon next to me, and I almost forgot it. So a good squeeze of lemon juice. There we go. Mix that till well combined, fully incorporated, and our sauce is done. I already moved the camera. I didn't feel like moving it back just to show you guys me squeezing a lemon. All right, send me the gel. Now that sauce is done. So now that our sauce is fully done, fully mixed, we're gonna take this, put it in the fridge for a couple hours, and I'm gonna see you guys when it's time to throw our chicken on the grill. So let's go do that. So if you guys can't tell, this video is sponsored by absolutely nobody. So if you guys could please like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean so much to me. Maybe we can earn some sponsors so that way I can get some actually good discount codes for you guys to purchase or stuff for me to use so you guys could figure out if you want to buy that for your barbecue journey. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks. All right, and it has been a couple of hours. Chicken's had a good chance to get a nice dry brine going. So now we're gonna light the grill. The grill has been lit. Now, so actually this is my grill of choice, my electric Komodo Joe. It doesn't get to hold too much food, so I think I'm going to split these chickens in half so that way I can position them better. So it doesn't get to hold too much food at once, but electronic start, I love it. And our grill, we're gonna get going to around 300 to 325 degrees. While that's preheating, let's do some final prep on our chicken. So I got big juicy mama right here. Really, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck these wings into the back to give the chicken sort of a relaxation vibe. Just tuck the wings in the back. This is gonna help the wings from overcooking. And then just gonna give it a final coat of rub. I ran out of my poultry rub from earlier, so just using another just homemade barbecue rub. And this is gonna help the skin develop a nice crust and color. There we go. All right, grill is temping 300 degrees and we are ready. I'm gonna wrestle with this chicken off camera for a second. Yeah, there we go. So this is how I have it set up. So the breast are on the indirect side, thighs and leg are on the direct side. They can go up to 200 degrees easily and still be very juicy, very flavorful, not burnt. The breast will dry out if it gets up that high. So that's why this side is on the more indirect side. Scoot it on in there, you know. Gotta share some space. All right. And with that on there, we're gonna let these go until the deepest part of the breast is temping around around 165. All right, ladies and non-ladies, it is time to check on our chicken. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's bring this over here. This is our chicken breast. And I know it looks a little dark. That is what you get with the Komodo Joe. You know, the flames don't cook as evenly as your pellet grill because it still uses real charcoal. So getting the temps down, this is perfect. This is perfect for a charcoal grill, smoking a chicken. Like this is you can't get any better than this. I'm gonna grab my probe in my thigh. Ooh, I'm hitting around 185 like that. Oh my gosh, y'all see that juice that just came out of there? My thighs and my legs are probing at around 180, 185, and my breast is probing at around 155. So now it's officially time to pull this. All right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a smoked chicken. Grab these other halves, now we'll get some close-ups. Ooh, she's juicy. She is juicy. Like I said, for a Komodo Joe chicken, I mean, this came out perfect. All right, so like I said, we are fresh off the grill. I mean, this is smoking hot. But pick that up for you guys. Oh, we spilling juices. We're gonna set that back down. All right, so we're gonna let this sit for probably around 30 minutes, and then we are going to dunk it. And now it's time to make Billy Bob proud. And the reason my cutting board already looks like this because my kids were hungry, so I went ahead and I chopped up the other chicken that I had, and I saved this part. I saved this part for us. So grab your bird, bless it, and let's baptize him. Just straight into the sauce. Up. Down. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, and this is how Billy Bob would have wanted our chicken. That's a good looking bird. All right, y'all, and that is one good looking bird. Look at that. That's some Alabama smoked chicken right there, if I do say so myself. Now let's go ahead and cut into this. Good cut. Another good leg quarter right there. Set those to the side. Let's find where this wing is. Feel it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Stop fighting me. Separate. So let's go ahead. Straight down. Through the breastbone. And make sure you guys are using a sharp knife, because my knife definitely isn't sharp enough for this. Oh, yeah. I know it looks like a battle has occurred here on this cutting board, but there we have it. And that's essentially it. That is Alabama white sauce smoked chicken. And all that's left to do is to try it. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna get some of this juice sauce up from the board. Yeah. That is delicious. Juicy, smoky, tangy from the vinegar. You can taste the black pepper, because this is a very pepper forward sauce. Let me get some more of that. And creamy. Like it's definitely a different blend of flavors for barbecue. Like damn, it goes together. Like this is, oh yeah. That's delicious. Hold on. Let me go ahead and dip this into the sauce right here. Bottoms up. Very good. Very good. Very delicious. If you guys like this video and want to see more like this, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. In the meantime, make sure you guys go out and smoke something. My name is Mel. This has been Smokin'Kitchen, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace. God damn, that's good. I wasn't even supposed to be eating right now. I gotta go work out. Like, damn.